Hello everyone, welcome back to another lecture on reading and literature. Finally, we came to the last chapter of the portions which were allotted to me. Now, we have to discuss a one act play. I hope everybody has gone through the PDF which I have shared in the Google Classroom. Do you remember the title of that play? Yes, it's a play titled Marriage Proposal written by Anton Chekhov. Marriage Proposal. What is meant by marriage proposal? Has anyone got any proposal so far? Some may feel that once they got a marriage proposal, if they are do not want to get married at that time, they will be unhappy. Oh, no, I don't want to get married now. But for some others, marriage proposal means it's a happy moment. Yeah, somebody is seeking an alliance with me. And we have to consider a lot of things before we say yes. Anyway, marriage proposal means it is described as an event when one person asks for others' hand for marriage. It's an initiation. So one person is asking others' hand or others' willingness to get married. And if the second person is willing, then it will turn out to be a happy moment. It will turn out to be a happiness of two families. So that is marriage proposal meant. Okay, here also we have to study not a short story, it is a one act play written by Anton Chekhov. So before we move on to the play, let me tell you something about Anton Chekhov. Anton Chekhov, he was a Russian dramatist, or he was a Russian writer. Why do you want to know the nationality of the writer? Because sometimes if you want to understand certain context mentioned in the work or the text, we have to know the setting as well as the nationality or the nationality of the writer. Otherwise, certain geographical details or cultural or political details mentioned in the play will not be understood to the readers. Okay, because the geography of Kerala is entirely different from Russia. Okay, so that is why before we read or if before we watch some foreign movies or foreign novels or short stories, whatever genre it is, we have to have a brief idea, a background reading about that particular genre. That will be really helpful for you. So I told you it is a one act play. What is meant by one act play? Probably literature students know what it is because they have studied it. What is the difference between drama and one act play? In precise, we can say that one act play is a short version of a drama. Macbeth, written by Shakespeare, it is a drama which consists of lot of scenes and acts. Okay, different five acts were there. It's a long play. So the play will be divided into different acts. So one act may be taking place in a one situation or one period of time, and the second act taking place in another nation and another point of time. That will be the difference. So it will be a lengthy play. But one act play, in comparison with drama, it is very short and it consists of only one act, and it may or may not have different scenes. Okay, the scene and act both are different. So if you have gone through some of the plays or dramas written by Shakespeare and all, you will understand this difference. Anyway, in precise, please understand this. One act play means it is a short version of drama. Okay, then this one act play is a farce one act play. Farce means a work written for comical purpose. So it's a comedy. Okay, it's a farce means the comedy. And one of the peculiarity of this play is it consists of fast-paced dialogues. So dialogues are very fast, which means it wanted to convey some humorous situations. Anyway, as I have discussed the last chapter Nightmare, I'm not going to read each and every line. I will summarize the play. Actually, this is a play which have to be explained in one lecture and have to be enacted by the students. But unfortunately, in this current situation, it's not possible for us. So what to do? Anyway, let's have a discussion, and you have to go through the play and you have to enjoy this. Okay, those who have gone through the play, you might have understood what the play is all about. Anyway, let me share the screen with you. Okay, marriage proposal written by Anton Chekhov. The first scene, it is happening in Shubukov's home. So one of the only three characters are there in this play. So the first scene, the entire drama, the entire play is taking place in Shubukov's home. And Shubukov is there, and immediately a man appears on his doorstep, and his name is Lomov. So Shubukov is there, Lomov is there. So to Shubukov's home, Lomov came, and seeing Lomov, he addressed that person, "Oh, my dear fellow, Ivan Vasilich." So actually, the official name of that person who appeared on Shubukov's doorstep is Lomov. Lomov is the family name. Shubukov is a family name. In Russia, there was a trend to address the people with their family name. That is why instead of greeting a person with their official name, they are greeting with their family name. "Oh dear Ivan Vasilich, it's a great surprise, and how are you?" Lomo said thank you, and they greeted each other. And Shubukov asked that person, "Okay, please sit down." And you forgot that you are my neighbor. So from this conversation, it is understood that Lomov and Shubukov, they are neighbors. And Lomov visited Shubukov's home, and it is evening. So seeing the appearance or attire of Lomov, Shubukov asked, "Where are you going? So are you going to attend some ceremonies or some engagement? Because you're dressed in evening clothes and you wore white gloves. And are you going somewhere?" Lomov said, "No, I have no engagement at all except with you." So from this conversation, Lomov make it clear that no, I am not going anywhere. I came to meet you. Okay, but Shubukov is hasn't what why he is dressed in evening clothes. Okay, then Lomov said that anyway, without any introduction, I would like to tell you one thing. So here Lomov is revealing the intention of his visit. "Mr. Stephen Stepanovich, I came to trouble you with a request. See, came to trouble you with a request." Okay, it's not for the first time I have had the honor of turning you. So he is trying to give an introduction, and he also said that Mr. Stepanovich, I'm a bit excited. Okay, anyway, I will take water first. So he drank water, and he wanted to say something. So he is giving unnecessary introductions. The Shubukov aside means in his mind he said that, "Oh, I think he came here to borrow money. I won't give him any. Oh, I think he is here to borrow money from me. Anyway, I'm not going to give him." So then he said, "Okay, okay, then tell me, why are you here, Lomo?" Then Lomov said, I mean, I'm totally nervous." See, this conversation, it revealed that how nervous Lomov is. And he finally said that, "Actually, I don't deserve to ask this." unnecessary introduction he's giving. I have no right, whatever make this request of you, I have no right to ask you. Then Shubukov finally he was fed up of this introduction and he said, Mr. Lomo, don't beat around the bush. Come to the matter. Tell me, what do you want to tell me? Lomo immediately, in a moment, he said that I came here to ask for your daughter's hand, Natalia Stepanova. Actually, I came here with a marriage proposal to your daughter. I like her. I would like to marry her. This is what Lomo wanted to say. That is why he has given so much of introduction and he appears to be so nervous. Seeing or hearing this, Shubukov, he became excited. Oh, you are here to ask for my daughter's hat? And he couldn't believe his ears and he said, is that so? Then again Lama is saying, I have the honor to beg. See, not ask. He is using that term beg. I came here to beg for your daughter's hand. Shubukov, he didn't allow Lomo to speak. He interrupted. Oh, my dear man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I have been waiting for a long time to get such a proposal from you. Okay. Then come and sit here. I will call Natalia. So he became excited. See, earlier when Lomo was hesitant, when Lomo appears to be nervous, he thought that he is going to ask for money. Then he said, then I'm not going to give you money. But now it is the matter of his daughter. Then he has changed his behavior. He became very happy. See how the attitude of the people are changing. And Lomo, he is happy because Shubukov doesn't have any objection, but he is doubtful about Stepanova, Natalia Stepanova. I'm not sure whether she will accept my proposal or not. Lomo frankly expressed his concern, and Shubukov, a fine boy like you. You're such a fine boy. Do you think that she will deny this proposal? No way. Anyway, I will call her. Okay, I will call her and you can ask her directly. And then Lomo, he started to explain about him. In this long conversation, so in this long paragraph, we can this dialogue, Lomo, he is talking about himself. He said that I have some serious issues. Okay, first of all, let me tell about her. Natalia, she's a good girl, she's a good housekeeper, and she's not bad looking, well educated. Okay, I agree with that. And after saying this, he drinks water and he said that. But you have to understand one thing before you accept my proposal. See how frank he is. He said that uh, actually I'm 35 years old. 35. See, look at his age. It's a critical age. That is how he is explaining his age. And I am having a well-regulated life. And I am wealthy. Okay, he's a wealthy person. Lamo. And but I have some health issues. I have palpitations. I'm very sensitive when I get excited. Because I have some problem with my heart. My lips tremble. My pulse is not right at that time, and sometimes I couldn't sleep at night. I have some serious physical issues. Some night I used to jump like a madman from bed, and I walked here and there for a long time. I couldn't feel or fell asleep for a long time because of the terrible cramp inside me. So this is all about me. So if she accepted my proposal, she has to bear all these health issues of mine. Lama frankly said it. He didn't hide anything at all. So meanwhile, our Natalia Stepanova, she came there. She didn't listen what they were discussing. Immediately she came to the scene and she addressed her father and she said that, Papa, someone is here, you go and meet them. There was a dealer, so they have some business. They have a shop over there. So he said that the dealer is here, so you go and meet him, Papa. Natalia said, Lomo, greeted Natalia. Good day, my dear Natalia Stepanova. And Natalia said, You must pardon me for wearing my apron and this old dress. Actually, she was working and she was not in a good dress and she asked for apology. Oh, I'm not wearing good dress. And she asked, Why don't you come often to see us? We are neighbors and it has been a long time since you visited us. Anyway, sit down. So, Shubukov, her father, he left the place to meet the dealer, and the conversation between Natalia and Lomo began here. The to be groom and bride, isn't it? And they started to talk each other. And she also, I'm not reading all this, she also asked, Hey, Lomo, we are wearing the evening clothes, the latest skirt. And are you going to somewhere? And we are looking better than usual. So both the father and daughter they notice the dressing of Lomo. Um, and he said he was excited. See, Lomov excitedly. You see, my dear Natalia Stepnova, it's simply this. I have decided to ask you to listen to me, of course. It will be a surprise. Anyway, Natalia, I would like to tell you something. You have to listen what I have to tell you. It's going to be a surprise for you. At the same time, he also said that sometimes you may get angry because many people they know about the physical problems have been facing by Lomo. So he is quite worried whether she will deny the proposal or not. She will get angry if I when I make this proposal. So he said, she said, what is it? Well, uh, okay, then tell me. And Lomov said that you know me since my childhood, and I own this estate. Okay, I own this estate. I inherited this estate from my aunt and her husband. Okay, and we, the families Lomons and Shibukovs, have been residing as neighbors here for a long period, decades. We are in a friendly relationship. Um and so I would like to ask you something. And you also you know that uh, if you this thing that you have to know, if you will be so good as to remember, my meadows touch your birch woods. Actually, in Russia, the neighbor there is no physical walls to separate the boundaries out. So he said that we have been living close to each other for a long time, and I have inherited this land from my aunt and uncle. And you know that they are very close. You know my meadows. You know what is meadows? Pultagli. My meadows touch your birchwood. So near to Natalia's house there is birchwoods, and he has a long meadow. And he said that my meadows touch your birchwood. So that much we are close. This is what he said. Okay, you understood? So he here also instead of asking for Natalia's hand directly, he is trying to give some introduction. So, sometimes the introduction leads to further complications that we can see here. Okay, After hearing the last sentence delivered by Lomo, Natalia asked, "Pardon the interruption, you said my meadows, but are they yours?" "Oh, Mr. Lomo, if I'm not wrong, you said your meadows." Lomo said, "Yeah, yes, it is my meadows." And there started the conflict over the meadows. Natalia said, "What a nonsense you're saying! That is not yours, that meadows belong to us." And Lomov said, "No, no, it belongs to me, Natalia Stepnova." So his attitude also changed. Since then, he was very quiet and he was very calm and he appears to be normal. But after Natalia responded like this, Lomo also get a bit agitated. He said, "No, no, no, it's not yours, it's mine. It belongs to me." And Lomov explained, he tried to explain, "If, excuse me, Natalia, I'm speaking about the meadows lying between your birchwoods and my brick earth. There is a small brick wall over there. I'm talking about that particular meadow." She said, "Yeah, yes, exactly, I'm talking about that. It belongs to us, Mr. Lomov." So their argument began. And finally, Lomo here in this here here he is trying to explain how it belongs to him. He said that it is all a matter of record. Okay, you are saying that that belongs to you, but I have proper records. Once there was a dispute over that meadows between your family and mine, but now it belongs to me." And he said that my own grandmother put these meadows at the disposal of your father's grandfather's peasants for a certain time while they were making bricks for my grandmother. He said that a long time ago, your great grandfather's workers or peasants, they are making bricks for my grandmother. This is what Lomo is saying. So after that, they claimed the possession of this land and there was a dispute and finally it belongs to me. അപ്പം നിങ്ങളുടെ അച്ഛൻ്റെ നതാലിയോട് പറയാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഗ്രേറ്റ് ഗ്രാൻഡ് ഫാദറിൻ്റെ പെസൻസ് കുറച്ചു കാലം അവിടെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്തിരുന്നു, അവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി പാട്ടത്തിന് കൊടുത്തത് ഡിസ്പോസൽ ഇങ്ങനെ കൊടുത്തിരുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് അത് നിങ്ങളുടേതാണ് എന്നൊരു പറച്ചിലുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ബട്ട് ആക്ച്വലി ഇറ്റ് ബിലോങ്സ് ടു മീ ആൻഡ് ദർ വാസ് എ ഡിസ്പ്യൂട്ട്, ബട്ട് നൗ everything is over. Now it belongs to me. I have proper records. Lomo explain everything in briefly. Natalia, she didn't accepted that. No, your response is quite real. It's annoying. Lomo said, "Hey, if you want proof, I will show you the papers, Natalia. Don't worry, I will show you that." Then Natalia, he asked him, "Excuse me, mister, are you joking? Are you trying to ridiculing me?" And she said that we have owned this property for nearly 300 years. For the last 300 years, the Shibuko family owned this property and it belongs to us, not to you. And she also said that if in all they don't contain more than 5 acres, they are worth only few hundred rubles. See, that meadows, it worth only a few hundred rubles or 300 rubles. It's not costly. Chela land എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോൾ ഭയങ്കര costly ആണ്, but it's not like that. But you're saying that that property belongs to you. That is an injustice. I can accept that. It is not a matter of the property or matter of its cost. It is the master of justice. It is a master of principle. And Lomov again, he tried to explain the whole story about his grandmother and her great grandfather. She tried to explain it further, and Natalia immediately she responded, "Oh, grandfather, oh, you are continuously you are repeating the same thing, and I know nothing about that. What I know is this meadows belongs to us for the last 300 years." She's not ready to listen what he has to say. And Lomo, he is also very determined and he is not ready to give up. And he said that no, it belongs to us. And Natalia said, if you started to explain the same thing for 2 days, nothing is going to change. Anyway, I don't want to take your property, but I refuse to give up what belongs to us. Now that was Natalia's decision. I don't want your property. You own a lot of properties. I don't want anything. But I refuse to give what belongs to us. ഞങ്ങളുടേതാണെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ആ മെഡോ നിങ്ങളുടേതാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ സമ്മതിച്ച് തരില്ല. There was a heated argument between Lomo and Natalia. And Natalia, here we can see that she said that until now, she said that Mr. Lomo, until now, we have considered you as a good neighbor and friend. But now you are a thief. You are saying that the meadows actually belongs to us and it is belongs to you. So I can't accept that. And Lomo, so seeing this response or attitude of Natalia, Lomo said that, so you're saying that I'm an usurper. Usurper means someone is taking the possession illegally, or someone is trying to possess a land or a property illegally. So are you calling me as an usurper? And he quickly drank the water and he said that you have to understood that that is belongs to me. She said that it's mine. So the argument goes on like this. And Natalia said that I will prove it to you, I will send my papers. So both of them are saying that they have papers. And she said that, see, it belongs to me and the reapers will be there today. Who is reapers? The meadows pull. So I will arrange my reapers today and they will cut all the grass from that meadows. Because I can do anything over there because it belongs to me. Lomov said that if they come, I will chase them off. Natalia, they'll threaten him. If you dare to do so, do it. See why he was there? He was there to ask for her hand. Now it turned to be a argument between them. Okay. And when this heated argument is going on, her father, Shubukov, he came back after meeting the dealer. And Shubukov said, "Hey, what's going on here? What is he yelling about? Why he is yelling?" So he couldn't understood. He expected they might be speaking with each other politely and they will be happy now. She might have agreed for the marriage. But now, when he came back, he is yelling. And Natalia said, "Papa, please tell this gentleman to whom the meadows belong to us or to him. Papa, you tell me, is this meadow belongs to us or it belongs to him?" Lomov said, "Hey, Stephen Stepanovich, how do you make that out? You at least be reasonable. Your daughter is not reasonable. She is not understanding. And my own grandmother allowed to use the meadows. He again repeated the same old story. Shubukov also didn't allow him to complete the story and he said that, "Excuse me, dear friend. Yeah, whatever you are saying, it happened. Actually, your great grandmother, she allowed her to use the meadows free of cost for my grandfather's peasants. I agreed. But you have to understand one thing. Your grandmother didn't pay for my peasants. So finally, after the argument, it belongs to Shubukov family, not to Lomo family. Your great mother owned it once, not now. After that, it belonged to us. This is what Shubukov said. And Natalia didn't know anything about the story, but Shubukov knows, and he said that, okay, whatever you are saying, Lomo, whatever you are saying, that our story is correct, but this is happened there. അല്ലെ പൈസ കൊടുക്കാഞ്ഞത് കൊണ്ട് ഒരു പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടാകുകയും അവസാനം ലോമോ ഫാമിലിയുടെ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി ഷുബുക്കോവിൻ്റെതായി. ദിസ് ഇസ് വാട്ട് ഹി ഈസ് ട്രൈങ് ടു പ്രൂവ്. And Lomo, he didn't accept that. No, I will prove that it belongs to me. Okay. And Shubukov, he also became angry. Later, he was very happy because he was here. Lomo was here to ask for his daughter's hand. Shubukov said, "What are you striking about? Why are you yelling? You can prove anything by yelling. Okay, if you raise your voice, it doesn't make that what you are saying is correct. I'm not intended to give up anything belongs to us. Whatever the reason, I'm not ready to give up anything of my own. എൻ്റേതായിട്ടൊരു കാര്യം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി വിട്ടുതരാൻ ഞാൻ തയ്യാറല്ല." And Lomo asked, but see, he asked, I can believe it, but what right can you give away property that doesn't belong to you? You said that you can't give up anything that belongs to you. Okay, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഓണർഷിപ്പിലുള്ളത് നിങ്ങൾ വിട്ടു തരണ്ട, പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങളുടേതല്ലാത്തൊരു സാധനം നിങ്ങൾ വിട്ടു തരത്തില്ല എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിൽ കാര്യമില്ല. This is what Lomo said. And Lomo Shubukov said, I will decide what I have to do with my own land. And young man, I'm twice your age, and I beg you to address me respectfully. Mr. Lomo, you are a young man. I'm an old man. I have twice of your age. So when you are talking to me, you have to address me respectfully. Who said, do you think I'm a fool? Are you making fun of me? And you're not a good neighbor. You're a cheater. And you are better than a land... a land grabber is better than you. So he is accusing. Who's land grabber? Somebody is possessing someone else's land illegally. A usurper, that is land grabber. And Shubukov said, what? What did he say? Are you calling me a land grabber? Shubukov and Natalia, they became very aggressive. They became very angry. Oh, you call my papa a land grabber? I will send the reapers into the meadows of this minute. This moment itself, I send the reapers over there. Okay. And that meadows belongs to us, and I won't give them up. I won't give them up. She repeatedly said that I'm not ready to give up what belongs to my family. I'm not ready to give up. She was very adamant. And Lomov said, okay, if you're saying like that, I will prove it in court. I will prove it in court. Shubukov said, oh, in court? You may sue in court? Okay, you can go there. But if you go there, you're going to lose. Because it belongs to our family. Shubukov was very confident. And Lomov said, no, please don't insult my family. You are insulting my family. You are accusing my great grandmother that she didn't pay for her workers. You are trying to insulting the family because we are a wealthy people, so we don't want to not to pay the workers. Shubukov said that, hey, the whole Loma family were insane. No, I will say the truth because your family was not good. It was insane. Natalia said that every one of them, not only him, everyone in the family, everybody is insane. And Shubkov said, your grandmother was dipsomaniac. Dipsomaniac, she was alcoholic. And your own Natalia Shlova ran off with an architect. So he started to narrate the old stories of his family, Lomo family. Your grandmother was alcoholic. Your mother, sorry, mother not, a mother on love with someone else. So he started to explain. Lomo, he couldn't control himself, and she said, your mother limped. He also started to insult Shubakov family. And immediately his hand started to shiver. Don't you remember what Lomov said earlier? Lomov said that he had some heart issues. So when he became agitated, when he lost his control, when the pressure is increased, he started to lose his control over the body. His hands started to shiver, and he said that, oh, my side pains and my temples are bursting. The temples means the side. I have a severe headache. Oh Lord in heaven, I need water. So his health started to deteriorate. And Shubukov, he didn't concerned about the deterioration of Lomov's health. He continued to talk. Your dear father was a gambler, glutton. He didn't notice. He didn't mind. He didn't bothered about Lomov's health. And Dali also, your own was a gossip like few others. Even though his health is not well, Lomov started to respond back. No, you are an intriguer. You are an intriguer. Oh my God, my heart. He's he's saying he is concerned about his health. At the same time, he wanted to respond back to Natalia and Shubukov's argument. And Natalia called that disgusting. You are a liar and all. And Shubukov finally, and Lomov here he said that, where is the heart? So immediately Lomov wanted to go from that place, and he asked for, where is my heart? Hat. Oh my God, my heart, and where shall I go? Where is the door? He couldn't see the doors properly because he has dizziness and all. So he said, then I'm dying and my legs, I can't hold myself. So he needed the help of someone. But Natalia and Shubukov, they were not bothered about his health. And Shubukov warned him, following him. So Lomov is walking toward the door to go from there. And Shubukov said that, no, may you never darken my door again. You don't come here again. And Natalia said that, brings you, we will see. This, you said that you will file a complaint against us in court. Okay, you file a complaint, we will see that. And Natalia said that, good for nothing. And okay, he left the place. Now finally, Lomo, he staggers out. Stagger means what is meant by staggering? Not walking properly. So he couldn't walk properly, and he staggers out of their home. Natalia said that, good for nothing, and he's a lawful monster. So they express their uh, angry towards Lomo with each other. And Shubukov said that, so, and to think that this fool dares to make a proposal of marriage. See, my dear daughter, he's a fool, he's a swindler, he's a laugher, and he was here to ask for a marriage proposal. How disgusting he is. This was what he said. Listening the statement of Shubukov, see the response of Natalia. Natalia, he was accusing Lomov. Immediately, he listened the word marriage proposal. She asked, what? A proposal of marriage? She couldn't believe her ears. Papa, what did you say? Proposal of marriage? Shubukov said, yeah, he came here to make you a proposal of marriage. Yeah, he is here to for a marriage proposal for you. Natalia asked, why didn't you tell me? Okay, that's why he had on his evening clothes. The poor fool. Proposal for me. Oh. And she falls in the armchair and she started to groan. Bring him back, bring him back. See how the attitude of Natalia have changed. She was accusing Lomo for a long time, but the moment she heard the proposal of marriage, she changed her attitude. Oh, he was here to ask for my hand. He's such a wealthy person, and what did we do with him? No, no, she fell down. She couldn't. She felt dizzy, and she fell on the armchair, and she started to groan. Papa, bring him back! Bring him back! I need him here. See how she's responding. And Shubhika asked, "Bring who back?" Faster, faster, I'm sinking. Bring him back. No, no, I don't want to listen to anything, Papa. You have to go and bring him back here. She became hysterical. She couldn't. Hysterical means a kind of madness. She said that, bring him back, bring him back. Shubuka was, what's wrong with you? What are you saying? No, no, I can't. We accused him and we insulted him and he went back with a fallen health. Ah, I will shoot myself. I will hang myself. No, it's better to die rather than go calling him back. Natalia said that no, no, no. I don't want to listen to anything at all. I don't want any excuse. Bring him back. Bring him back. She repeatedly said this. And finally, Shubukov said that, okay, fine. You stop it in a minute. Don't bawl. He rushes out. And Natalia was groaning, oh, what have they done to me? Bring him back. Oh, what did they do? Why didn't my papa didn't tell about this marriage proposal? And she's groaning. Anyway, she wanted to bring back Lomo. And finally, Shibukov, he's back with Lomo. And he said, yeah, he's coming. Devil, take him and talk to him yourself, I can't. Okay, you go and talk to him. I can't because we have insulted him so much and now he is back. No, I can't talk to him. I can't face him. And Shubhaka said, he is telling, I tell you, O Lord, I will cut my throat. I will really cut my throat. We have argued with that fellow. We have thrown him out. And now I'm calling him back. It's better to cut my throat. I kill myself. And she said that, no, you. We അല്ല. Okay. അച്ഛാ, നമ്മൾ പുറത്താക്കിയെന്ന് പറയണ്ട. It's you did it. See who started the argument? Natalia. Now she is saying that it is Shubukov's mistake. She said that you have no manners and you are brutal. If it weren't you for you, he wouldn't have gone. You did it. She started to accuse her father now. Oh, yes, I'm to blame. Oh, you are blaming me. Anyway, I will hang myself. I will hang myself. So he said that I'm going to die. I'm going to die. This is what Shubko wanted to say. So Lomov appears on the doorway and Shubukov said that, okay, stop this conversation. Talk to him yourself. Lama, terrible palpitation. My leg is lame. My side hurts me. So his health is not good. And he's saying that I'm not good. I'm not good. And Natalia immediately said, oh, pardon us. We were angry when Basilesh. I remember now. The meadows really belong to you. I'm so sorry for that argument, my dear Lomo. Actually, I prayed that the meadows really belong to you. Rama said then, my heart is beating terribly. My meadows, my eyelids tremble. And she said that, I told you now that meadows are belong to you, then why we have to discuss over it again and again? It's enough. Let's discuss. Let us talk about something else. And Lomo again she is saying that I have the proof. Natalia said that. Enough, enough. Are you going to hunting soon? Immediately she changed the topic. Now she don't want the possession of that man. She said that let's discuss about something else. So are you going for hunting? So Lomo, he used to go for hunting. So she changed the topic to something else. Okay, so he is back here, and what is going to happen now? Will both of them agree for the marriage? Will it have an happy ending? Or will their conversation leads to a further argument over meadows or further argument on something else? So let's discuss all these things in the next class. I hope this much you have enjoyed. Okay, so with this, I'm winding up today's lecture. Thank you for listening patiently.